Tell me why I was gonna like swallow my pride and buy a Vela hijab, and then all of a sudden I see that they're racist.
It reminded me that despite the fact that we pray to the same God, that we are all Muslim, that is very hard for people who don't share the same pigment as me to see black people as human.
The fact that the owner of Vela Scarves or whatever has had multiple racist accusations as far as her not including black women when it comes to her modeling, and then also to include a picture of her from 2020 during Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and Sandra Bland and all these other black people that were unalived by white police officers. You and your friend just have to take a picture on top of some words that spell out nigga.
Vela hijabs, come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you. So that photo of you sitting on top of building blocks that spell out the N-word is coming making its rounds again. I remember when it came out the first time, but that Instagram notes app apology you did last time is not gonna cut it, right? So I think this time around, maybe make a sizable donation to a country of black Muslims that is experiencing one of the largest humanitarian crises ever recorded in history. Put your money where your mouth is, babe. Cut a check out to Sudan.
And also, she was 25 years old. Her frontal lobe was developed. There are no excuses.
You guys, the founder of Vela Scarves, one of the most popular hijab fashion brands in the US, is under serious fire right now. And it's all because of one resurfaced photo. And, well, a few other things. For those who don't know, Vela is known for its trendy, modest scarves blending faith, fashion, and identity. Their own bio says, creating innovative hijabs to support every woman's self-expression. And for some of you out there who might not know what a hijab is, it's a head covering worn by many Muslim women as a sign of modesty and devotion to God. It's meant to cover the hair and neck, and traditionally the chest as well. It's seen as more than just a piece of fabric. Hijab reflects submission to God and a commitment to carry oneself with humility and dignity. Now, Marwa Atik is the founder of Vela Scarves. She also has her own social media platform, and over the course of these last few years, she's built a pretty massive brand. Many Muslim women all over the world, especially over on TikTok, rave over Vela Scarves because of their unique prints, their patterns. There's even a whole clique of girls that call themselves the Vela Girlies. Well, this past week marked a turning point for Vela, and not in a good way. The brand's image basically went up in flames. Vela's downfall might have just started, and the internet is watching, you guys. This whole situation started many years ago when this photo showing the founder, Marwa Atik, posing in front of a wall or backdrop with blocks that spell out the N-word. Obviously, very racially offensive language. Now, Vela did address this whole situation a few years back when this photo was resurfacing, but now they're addressing it once more since this photo has resurfaced this time, and this time millions of people are seeing this. Critics argue that what we're seeing with Vela is part of a long-standing pattern of Arab superiority and anti-blackness that black Muslims have been calling out for years, from being dismissed in mosques to being overlooked in modest fashion to Arab-owned businesses profiting off black neighborhoods while still holding racist attitudes. Let's just say people are tired of the hypocrisy, and now with Vela's apologies falling flat for many in the black community, the conversation is bigger than scarves. It's about whether our communities are truly serious about equality or if we're still brushing off systemic racism dressed up as culture. Many in the community are saying this goes far beyond just a bad choice.
Right? 2, to all the people that are coming out in defense of you, Vela, is that your name? I think that you should call them off, because you've got women and men getting involved saying that what you did was not racist and you apologize. That's not up for them. It's literally not. It's up to black Muslims to forgive you. And who knows, maybe after that donation, people's hearts might change. You might have to work for it for a little while. 3, everybody freaking out. Babes, there's those hijabs at Somali malls all across the country, right? Seattle, Minneapolis, DC, freaking Charlotte, Columbus, Atlanta. It's everywhere.
She didn't even do anything bad. All she did was post a picture of her next to a sign. She didn't say anything. She didn't do anything. All she did was post a picture.
Oh, okay. So if I pose with a bomb, that's okay, right? I'll wear a toque and a scarf, but I won't say nothing. I'll keep quiet. According to your logic, that's fine, right?
And you guys, critics are also pointing out that Arabs are a minority in the global Muslim population, yet they believe many behave as though they own Islam, simply because they speak Arabic or recite Quran in its original language. The whole claim is that this creates a hierarchy where non-Arabs, especially black Muslims, African, African-American, and Afro-Arab, are treated as lesser. And people are saying this is not faith, this is not piety, but racism cloaked in religious superiority.
I'm saying this as a Palestinian Muslim woman, okay? Just because you are oppressed does not mean that you cannot also be the oppressor. So I'm not going to sit here and say that there isn't a lot of deeply, deeply racist and hateful rhetoric within the Arab Muslim community. And I think it's stupid and I think it's hypocritical. And this really comes to light during this whole Vela hijab controversy, okay? And a lot of Arab Muslims are coming to defend her, while a lot of Black Muslims are rightfully upset. Now, a lot of people, their defense for her being a racist is, well, she's Muslim. We as Muslims shouldn't criticize another Muslim. God forgives. No, we should criticize other Muslims. We should hold other Muslims accountable because racism should not be accepted in any Muslim community. Like, I think it's so stupid when people refuse to criticize other members of their community because, oh, we don't want to criticize another Muslim. Like, no, that's dumb. I say this to say, right? I have done a lot of research on the Middle East. It's actually what I study in school. And I think it really all came to light with what is going on in Palestine. I think a lot of Arab Muslims are like, every Muslim needs to speak out about what's going on in Palestine. If you're not speaking out, then you're just a terrible Muslim, da-da-da-da-da. But then when it comes to other things like Sudan, and when it comes to other huge issues that other Muslims are facing too, like the Uyghurs in China, Muslims don't talk about it, right? Another big thing, another huge thing is the prison industrial complex here in America. How many Muslim men, Muslim Black men are locked up right now in prison?
Others all over TikTok are also pointing out that while the brand markets itself as inclusive, they've rarely showcased Black models in their shoots or campaigns, which makes this whole incident hit even harder. For many, this isn't about cancel culture. It's about accountability, dignity, and addressing the harm that comes when inclusivity is claimed but not practiced. Before we get into this new video that Marwa came out with on TikTok this time, Vela originally addressed the situation with a written apology on Facebook back in 2020, saying, "To our Vela community, our founder Marwa Atik is deeply sorry for the image taken 5 years ago that is circulating now. Vela, together with Marwa, deeply apologized to anyone within our community and outside of it that has been hurt by this image and past behavior. Marwa has apologized for it in the past and since learned from it. However, it was very wrong and does not reflect our values as a brand. We condemn all forms of racism. We promise to continue and expand our commitment to the Black community. We promise to continue to use our platform to fight all forms of racism. Here are some of the steps we're already and will continue to take." They said we'll be having quarterly discussions and trainings as a small team on race, unconscious bias, and white privilege, as the journey of unlearning is a continuous one. In addition to our recent donations, every quarter we will pick an organization to support that furthers the cause of racial justice. We are a small business with hiring opportunities still ahead of us. We commit to hiring from our Black community. Once again, Marwa and the Vela team sincerely apologize and vow to do better. Black Lives Matter. Now, years later, Marwa has made a video this time, since the photo is spreading like wildfire this time. I mean, everyone under the sun in the Muslim community is talking about this on TikTok. And in this video, Marwa says she's trying to actually hold herself accountable once more, urging people to check her solidarity page on the Vela website. And she goes on to show screenshots of past donations to Black organizations. But you guys, her video isn't landing with people.
I ask for Allah to untie my tongue and to make my words be clear and to resonate. I need everyone in the comments who is not Black to please stop accepting the apology because it is not in your place to accept. Just stop commenting. Just stop. What we all need to do right now is to listen to the Black community and to look at our own internal biases within our community. It is only in your place to listen and to try to understand. I do also want to make another point. Referencing Israel's genocide and drawing the two parallels together is also not okay. And I cannot believe that I am the face of this fitna. I have lived with so much regret and so much guilt and have never forgotten about it. Never forgotten about the photo. I will always apologize. I apologized in 2015. I took accountability. I apologized in 2020. I took accountability. And I'm apologizing again today. But I also know that apology goes deeper and further than just saying that you're truly sorry. I believe to take that guilt and I choose to turn it into action. And for many, many years, I have been doing a lot of active work, a lot of growing, a lot of learning, and a lot of listening. And I want to turn the direction over to all of the causes that we have supported, all of the projects that we have supported that are through Black-led organizations that Vela has always posted about. It goes deeper than us selecting a scarf to give 100% proceeds. I believe in starting with community first. So I have worked with the local masjid, Islah LA and Islah Academy. We have done so much continuous work with them and we'll continue to always do the work with them because I believe you have to start with the community first and connect with the people around you. Donated to Sudan, we contributed towards a well in Kenya, and we will always continue to do more. I am saying this because in order to actively be anti-racist, you need to always do the work, and the work is not done. I say this for myself first, my non-Black community and my followers. If you are listening, please, instead of taking a minute or two to write out a comment, again, this is not in your place to say anything, this is in your place to listen. I really urge you to go look at Vela's solidarity page, read up on the different causes, donate, volunteer, do what you need to do, because it does take a lot of internal work to be anti-racist. Anti-racist is an actual action. I know in my heart I do not actively hate, and I know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's in my heart, and I know it's going to take time to repair again. And I feel like it is also important to give some more context on the photo, because I've been seeing a lot of misinformation, and this is to not excuse the action and to not excuse the racist behavior. This is to just provide more information. I also want to take this moment to apologize to the Vela community and to apologize to the Black customers who have purchased Vela. I also want to clear up any misconceptions about Vela and its pricing, because the profits are used to pay fair wages. The profits are used to pay a woman-led team. The profits are used to employ women in our community, stand by an ethical practice and an ethical business.
Many people are saying an apology is not enough, that it hasn't gone far enough, or that it's only come after damage has already been done. People have also questioned whether the apologies are sincere or whether they really reflect a change in behavior or policy. At this point, a ton of Muslims are switching to other hijab brands, particularly Black-owned, that have supported inclusivity and representation from the very beginning. People also point out that many of these alternative hijab brands are much more affordable than Vela, because let's be real, I agree with many people who are speaking out against this. We're talking $40 for a single scarf. Like, material-wise, it is just a piece of fabric at the end of the day, even if it is handcrafted, which Vela constantly uses as an argument to justify the price. People feel that price tag is still inflated, and me personally, I feel like profits could still be made without charging that much, especially in today's economy where people can barely afford to buy groceries. For many, it's not just the racism issue, but also the sense of elitism and profit-driven culture that has pushed them away from Vela.
I don't care what anybody says. Vela Scarves is a cult, because the way y'all pay these prices for a piece of fabric that was just cut, and then hemmed. Bro, this is the simplest piece of work to do. A scarf is literally just a piece of fabric that was snipped and hemmed. Do you know how quick that is to make? And miss me with the fabric is high quality. Vela Scarves is a cult. I don't know what kind of spell the sisters are under. Alhamdulillah, my pockets is saved because I didn't fall for whatever that spell is. You can literally find scarves at a way cheaper price at the damn local markets with the older lady selling it. The fabric is not, I've touched a Vela scarf. Is y'all tripping? Am I tripping? I don't care what anybody says.
So that's what's been going on with Vela Scarves, you guys, and the outrage from the Black Muslim community. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments down below. I'd love to know. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.